We all want to work faster and spend less time at the computer. Today, I'm going to share my top 5 tips for Finder on macOS so you can be more productive and enjoy life a bit more. And at the end, there's a fix for one of the most annoying things on macOS. But before we jump into the first one, don't forget to like this video if you enjoy our content and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Okay, if you have project folders and a ton of files to manage, and sometimes you need to remind yourself what needs to be done, try using comments. Every file or folder on macOS has a comments attribute, but we rarely use it. To view your comments, just set the view to list, right-click on the header, and turn on comments. To manually add or edit a comment, you need to right-click on the file, go to Get Info, and there you will see a comment section. However, you can create a shortcut that opens a text input window to edit your comments. As you can see, when I select a file and click my predefined mouse shortcut, a pop-up window appears where I can add or edit a comment for that file. To create this shortcut, just follow these instructions. Open Shortcuts, click on New Shortcut, add the Run Apple Script action, and paste this code. I have also added this code to the video's description, so you can just copy and paste it. Then go to the Shortcut Details section by clicking the eye icon on the top right and enable Finder under Use as Quick Action. To finalize, just set your shortcut key or combination of keys at Run With and save the shortcut. Now, every time you are in Finder and a folder or file is selected, you can press your shortcut key and the comment window will appear. This literally keeps all my projects organized and I always know what's missing and what I need to do next. Next, tags and folder colors. Many people use tags to filter folders and files in different places more easily and even customize tags to flag a specific item within their workflow. In newer versions of macOS, changing the color of the tag on a folder also changes the color of its icon, which is very helpful for visualizing everything happening when viewing multiple folders. However, even though I use tags for more complex workflows, for example, I set Hazel to automatically move files whenever I set their tag to a custom red, most of the time I just use tags to prevent myself from deleting stuff or just to say that it's fine to delete them. As you can see here in my production list folder, I use the red tag to basically say that I cannot delete that folder. Orange means I might, but there's probably something in the comments saying that I just need to double check. And green just means that yes, I can go ahead and delete it. I have deleted important files in the past, and this definitely helps me minimize big headaches. Now, one of my favorites, AirDrop in the toolbar. Forget right-clicking a file, go into the Share button, and then AirDrop. This way, you just need to click the file and then click the AirDrop icon at the top. It's super easy, and to do this, just right-click on the toolbar, select Customize Toolbar, and drag and drop anything you want there. In our case, we're adding the AirDrop function, but you can customize it however you want. For my fourth Finder tip, add the date to the beginning of the folder or file names. I mostly use this on my project folders or for my photos, and it helps me visualize the date of that specific project. I know you can set Finder to display when the folder was created and last modified, but this keeps all project names a bit more organized. I just add the full year, a dash, the full month, another dash, and the full day. For example, February 1st, 2026 would be 2026-02-01. Then just add a space in the project or folder name. I think organizing big photo libraries benefits a lot from this model. And here, for example, I have my 2026 photo folder, and inside, every time I dump my camera photos, I always create a folder with the date I'm copying the files. Keeping your files organized sometimes seems like a waste of time, but believe me, in the future, it will save you hundreds of hours. Next, change your default folder when opening a new Finder window. This seems like a very basic setting, but it's unbelievable how many people just use the default Recent view. And if you find yourself always navigating to a specific folder that you work with every time, just change the default to that. To do that, open Finder, press Command, to go to Settings, then General, and change the folder at New Finder Windows Show. And as a bonus tip, after Apple added Stage Manager to macOS, there is an extremely annoying feature at least for me, that shows your desktop items every time you click on your background. So if you also don't like this feature, go to System Settings, Desktop and Dock, scroll to Desktop and Stage Manager section, and then change Click Wallpaper to reveal Desktop from Always to Only in Stage Manager. And that's it. These are just a few tips and settings that help me be a bit more productive and keep things tidy on my Mac. If you have any other tips that make your life easier every day, make sure to share them down below in the comments. I love hearing from you guys, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.